play some video games? I know I do. I haven't seen the sun in years. So, let's play League of Legends. Sound familiar? It should. It's amazing. And it's free. You can afford that, right? If you had friends, they would already be playing it. So why aren't you? Jump on in and make some friends. Here's how it works. You start by picking a champion, and there are a lot to choose from. Found one with cool abilities, but you hate his stupid face? Don't worry, you can play dress up with various skins. If only my pirate could be more anime. Now that's what I'm talking about. Once you actually get in-game, the real party starts. It's non-stop epic action, and there's strategy too. Just look. Use whatever you can to destroy your opponent. So...
The music video begins with swish pans reorienting the viewer into this world. Whereas the first video features similar shots of Jason getting ready for high school, now they show him tending to the duties of fatherhood. And fatherhood is
making a
messy.
video.
Look at all these toys everywhere. Not you, Rex. Well, Jason
Close the
deals
door.
with various body fluids. His fuckhead friend Fred Krueger is still living that slasher life. And I'll count this selfie victim as our first kill just because it's freaking Deborah Ann Wall. Like I mentioned in my kill count for her movie Escape Room, she's a D&D fan and has DM'd games for Zoran. Here's the proof that they're friends, motherfuckers! J-Man doesn't have time for slashing like that no mo. Not when he and Carrie have dinner parties to get ready for. They drop the baby off with Bagul, played by Zoran himself, and his twin assistants, played by Robert and D'Artagnan Sloan, the actual actors from Sinister 2, and the first of this video's many fun cameos. Also making a cameo here is the Michael Myers house, which I too filmed in front of for a joke in the Halloween 5 kill count. I know the frickin' Myers house, and that is hashtag not my Myers house. This is my Myers house. The OG, son! God, I was young then. Jason just can't help but miss his killy days. Dinner parties aren't the same kind of thrill. Not even when they're attended by people like that unhealthy Doug dude, a recurring character in Zoran's work. Also in attendance is my lovely fiancée, Chelsea Rebecca, as Pennywise, in a costume she made by hand herself. At various points in time, the two of us have cosplayed as both versions of Pennywise together. It's always a lot of fun. Naturally, Pennywise is here with his date the Babadook, played by Morgan Foster, the singer-songwriter of this very song. Jason's disinterest in dinner, oh, and dessert, I peeped that creepshow cake there, earns him a talking to from Carrie that also gives us 3 more kills to count. Unhealthy Doug, Pennywise, and the nun Valak, all destroyed by Carrie's telekinetic wrath. I'm not counting Annabelle, since she's a doll, and Babadook was able to slide on out of there. Jason works at Reboot Co., headquartered on Belco Boulevard, where his rebooted high school bullies continue to torment him, and hit on fine ladies like Reboot Barbara from the 1990 Night of the Living Dead, who is once again played by my lovely lady Chelsea. Freddy, who's still his same old self, works here too, alongside this maniac pixie dream girl, an original character created by Zoran for this video. Freddy's into her, and Jason is too, even though he's a married man boy. Jason, get out of here! Don't match cut into a meeting, man. The meeting is another excuse for Jason's cohorts to tease him, and he starts getting kaleidoscope mad, just like his wife did in the original film from which she came. But it's not Jason who takes actions against these people. The Lakewood Slasher from the MTV Scream series is killed by the maniac pixie dream girl with a paper cutter blade, in a reference to Mark's kill from Friday the 13th 2. The body is rolled out of the room, signaling that once again, these bullies are fucked. Pinhead's the first to be killed, getting a pair of giant scissors in his eyes in a way that harkens back to a kill from Friday 5, when that super naked chick got killed with garden shears the same way. Next up is Big Boy Leatherface from the reboot, killed when his head is slammed through the wall, giving us a visual nod to the RV kill from Friday 6, Jason Lives. An intrepid kill counter tries to track the madness, but gets done in himself by Jason in a reference to Part 7's sleeping bag kill. Finally, I get to count myself on this show. You know, I still haven't forgiven Looksy for letting me walk away like that. The last baddie, Mikey My gets his block knocked off, and boy is the body left behind a spurty mess. YouTube ain't about all that. Much to my delight, Zoran shot all of these kills practically. The only CG involved was layering the elements together. He worked with an amazing effects team consisting of Ryan Ward, who Zoran met at Monsterpalooza and who's worked on Westworld and American Horror Story, and the guys behind Infested Films, David Sherbrooke and Scott Davidson. They had a blast building and testing out all these bloody kills, and I'm sure their neighbors loved them for it. MPDG tries to go in for a kiss, but a face full of blood finally reminds Jason that, hey dude, you're married to the mother of your child. How could could you forget that beautiful red wedding? Or that honeymoon with my basket boy Belial and Tom Matthews? Yes, the Tom Matthews, who played Tommy Jarvis in Friday 6. He was also in those fan-made Jason shorts I covered, Never Hike Alone and Never Hike in the Snow, which were made by Vincent DeSanti, who also cameos in this music video as Richard Fenton, the killer from the Prom Night reboot. He's in the background talking to Helena Margot from the Suspiria reboot, played here by Zoran's lady, Megan Gorman. Jason flees his bloody almost mistake and hurries home, reconstructing his wedding ring finger while a Green Goblin semi maximally overdrives the speed limit. He gets home and makes overtures of apologies to Carrie, who embraces him with a smile right before his head is split in half, courtesy of a machete wielded by the maniac pixie dream girl, who is quite unhappy indeed. Carrie responds by sending a bevy of weapons and blades into the husband killer, ending MPDG before she could even get a sequel. Carrie then sticks Jason back together and bleep-blops on a computer until he's resurrected as Uber Jason from Jason X. I'm still counting his head splitting as a kill though. The music video's credits play over another fun cameo. Ricky Dean Logan, who played Carlos in Freddy's Dead, giving his former tormentor for cutting off his ear. The two of them say Uber Jason and start making fun of him, though Logan takes the frivolity a smidge too far. Don't hit me! Do not hit me! Okay. The video ends with Carrie putting an end to this nonsense, voicing two thoughts that I was thinking myself.
Thanks for telling my husband to cheat on me. Close that door again.
Office jobs can be deadly boring, but they still need proper accounting. Let's take care of that at the numbers, just as soon as we find that damn baby. Oh hey, Bagul, thank you so much. I don't want to have a bunch of concerned comments. Here you go, guys. 11 people died in Social Mediasochist 2. Way fewer than the first one, but things slow down as you get older, you know? The victims consisted of 3 women and 8 men, assuming the Lakewood slasher was a dude beneath that mask. And with a runtime of 2 minutes and 40 seconds, that left us with a kill on average every 14.55 seconds. Oh yeah, look at the golden chainsaw from who was killed to Jason, even though he does come back to life in the end. That effect, done practically, is absolutely fantastic. A whole Dexter-ass kill room had to be constructed in order to film it, thanks to all the spraying blood. Good the Snow, which were made by Vincent DeSanti, who